HGTV is facing another wave of backlash. This time it isn't about show cancellations or the programming purge. Instead, it's about how the network handled a homeowner's feature, and how one influencer says HGTV did her dirty. What was supposed to be a dream come true, her beautiful 1901 Victorian-inspired home featured on HGTV, turned into a TikTok-worthy nightmare. From creative decisions that changed how her home looked, to fans calling out HGTV for fumbling the house tour. Today, we're breaking down the full story of Caitlin Orellana's viral complaint, and why this small feature has become a big conversation about trust, authenticity, and representation on HGTV. The story starts in New Orleans, a city famous for its historic architecture, music-filled neighborhoods, and colorful, personality-packed homes. Caitlin Orellana, a content creator and hairstylist, lives right in the middle of this cultural treasure. Alongside her husband Luis, she owns a 1901 Victorian-inspired home that's been carefully decorated to reflect their style. Their aesthetic is bold and unapologetic. Witchy touches, jewel tones, gold accents deep, moody colors balanced with vibrancy. Caitlin embraces her unique taste and shares it with her audience online. Her home is a love letter to character and creativity, something HGTV audiences usually adore. So when HGTV came knocking last October, inviting her to be featured on their Instagram and YouTube house tour series, it felt like a dream opportunity. Being featured by HGTV is a big deal for homeowners and creators alike. The network has spent decades as the go-to platform for home inspiration, renovation storytelling, and aspirational design exposure. A quick pause. If you want to stay updated on all things HGTV, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video if you're enjoying it so far, and drop a comment to share your thoughts. All right, let's jump back in. For Caitlin, this wasn't just a casual clip, it was national exposure, a chance to showcase her style and the ultimate validation as a creative homeowner. In October 2024, her feature premiered on HGTV's Instagram, HGTV's YouTube. The network's caption described her home in poetic, moody terms. Step inside Caitlin and Luis Orellana's 1901 Victorian-inspired home in the heart of New Orleans, where old-world charm meets a dark, moody aesthetic. Inspired by the neighborhood's rich musical history, they've kept the vintage touches intact while infusing their unique, witchy style throughout. On paper, that description felt perfect. Fans expected a vibrant, spooky, but beautiful tour of her personality-filled home. But what actually appeared on screen was something else entirely. Caitlin's HGTV moment started innocently enough. In her TikTok recap, she first shows herself jumping with excitement in her living room. Her caption proudly reads, "Our house was featured on HGTV. This was the high point." That giddy, surreal feeling of being recognized by the network she grew up watching. But then, the TikTok takes a dramatic turn. Caitlin uses the trending sound from Kendrick Lamar's United in Grief, specifically, the I Grieve Different line. The screen cuts to a recording of HGTV's house tour, and the problem is immediately clear. The entire segment has a sepia filter over it. Her once vibrant home suddenly looks dusty, lifeless. Overly dark and dull. The jewel tones and gold accents washed out. The colorful, witchy charm gone. As Caitlin put it in her caption, HGTV really did me dirty on this one. What went wrong here? HGTV likely wanted to lean into the dark, moody aesthetic they described in the caption. By adding a sepia-style filter, they thought they were enhancing the Victorian vibe, giving the tour a cinematic tone, creating visual consistency for social media. But for Caitlin, and for viewers who know her home, the filter completely misrepresented reality. Her house is colorful, layered, and rich in personality. The filter made it look dim and uninviting. This small editorial choice created a huge disconnect between what the home really looks like, how HGTV presented it, and for creators like Caitlin, that matters. Once Caitlin posted her TikTok on July 23rd, fans immediately rallied to her side. Here's what the comments said. How did they manage to make such a colorful home look gray? Your house is amazing, but why would they slap that tone over it? I guess they felt that was your house's mood? You've shot better content of your house than that. They somehow managed to make it look dusty. They did you so dirty. they fumbled badly on this, such a beautiful house. Oh, that filter sucks, but your house is still cute. The overwhelming sentiment? Fans agreed with Caitlyn. Even though HGTV meant to highlight her unique style, the filter stripped away the life and energy of her home. While this might seem like a minor social media misstep, it actually speaks to bigger trends and growing criticism of HGTV. Authenticity matters now more than ever. Viewers follow creators like Caitlyn for real, unfiltered content. When a network over-stylizes or misrepresents, fans notice. Social media exposure cuts both ways. HGTV's goal was to showcase a beautiful home. But one unhappy influencer can flip the narrative in hours. The network is already under pressure. Recent ratings declines and programming purges have fans frustrated. Every misstep now feels magnified online. This incident went viral because it hit a nerve. Fans feel like HGTV is losing touch with the authentic, joyful storytelling that made it a household name. To fully understand why this went wrong, it helps to compare Caitlyn's own content to HGTV's version. On her TikTok and Instagram, rooms are bright, detailed, and colorful. Dark elements are intentional, not overpowering. Her witchy style feels playful and artistic. On HGTV's social feature, the sepia filter muted her jewel tones. Gold accents looked bronze and dusty. The home felt gloomy instead of magical. For Caitlyn, the magic of her home is in the contrast of rich colors and vibrant details. By flattening that into sepia, HGTV took away her identity as a creator. When networks feature real homes and real creators, they're entering a new territory of accountability. In the past, homeowners felt grateful just to be on TV. Networks controlled all the narrative and visuals. Now, in 2025, homeowners are content creators themselves. They have their own audience to fact-check and defend them. Caitlyn calling out HGTV publicly is a sign of the times. Fans expect honesty and respect for personal style. Any sense of being misrepresented can go viral in hours. Some might say, "It's just a filter, why does it matter?" Here's why it matters. Home is personal. For Caitlyn, her home is an expression of her identity. Features on HGTV are supposed to celebrate, not distort. When the final product doesn't reflect reality, it feels like a betrayal of that trust. Fans rely on HGTV for inspiration. If homes appear dull or inaccurate, the network risks losing its credibility. And for HGTV, credibility is everything in the lifestyle space. The Caitlyn or Alana incident is a small story with big implications. Here's what HGTV and all media outlets can learn. Show homes as they are. Filters can be fun, but not when they misrepresent reality. Collaborate with creators. Influencers know how to showcase their own spaces. A joint editing process could prevent these missteps. Understand the audience shift. Today's viewers value authenticity over polish. A colorful, vibrant home doesn't need a TV mood to shine. Caitlyn or Alana's viral TikTok may seem like a lighthearted complaint, but it reflects a real challenge for HGTV in 2025. The network built its empire on trust, inspiration, and transformation. If viewers start feeling that HGTV misrepresents or overproduces real stories, they can and will turn to social media creators for content that feels genuine. For now, fans are rallying behind Caitlyn. They love her home. They agree HGTV did her dirty. And they're reminding networks that real life, in full color, is what viewers truly want to see. What do you think about HGTV's sepia filter controversy? Do you think the network crossed the line? Or was this just an editing misfire? Let us know in the comments. And if you love staying updated on HGTV drama and behind-the-scenes stories, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell. Because we bring you the stories HGTV won't tell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.